Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a pretty awesome 1.8 vanilla creation called Building Studio. And Building Studio was created by a guy named NopeName, and for those of you who are aware of what the Voxel Sniper plugin is for bucket servers, then you'll get a pretty good idea as to what is going on with this. This is a building studio that allows you to do a lot of the same things that you can do with Voxel Sniper. And for those of you who aren't aware of what Voxel Sniper is, Voxel Sniper is like the one main plugin that's used to build like really extravagant, extraordinary maps. Like the best of the best people use it. So yeah. But obviously, because this is a version made within vanilla Minecraft, it's going to be a little bit limited, but it's surprisingly not that limited, I guess you could say, for what it's worth. So yeah, I think we should just go ahead and we should check it out here. So this is where you spawn. That platform over there is not over there by default. You just sort of start off with a blank canvas of a world, and let's go ahead and let's check this out here. So there's like random like how to use things here. You can see that's the YouTuber's name, and if you like lose the command book, you can like type in this command to get it again, or just rejoin the world, which is kind of simpler. And this is a big one. Do not use set world spawn, because the redstone is set in the spawn chunk, and if you set the world spawn to be outside of that, well, everything will die. So you don't want everything to die, guys. So there you go. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's check out this command book here. So the first command that you're really going to want to know, and I was about to type it in there, is a command called list. So you can type in /help to get the information for this, but as you can see, I've actually enlarged the text a little bit. Let me go ahead and let me enlarge it further. So like, even though it's going to be a little bit overkill, let's just go ahead and let's do it up here. So you guys can really see the text on this, because I am known for having small text on my videos, and I don't want to mess that up. So anyways, there's a whole bunch of commands here, some of which you will use to just straight up create static platforms, and some of which you will actually interact with the platforms that are around you in order to modify the world. So the first one that you're really going to want to use is you're going to want to use platform. Now let's just say you don't know how a command works. You're like, you type in platform, but what do I do beyond that? After every command, you can type in help, and you'll get more information about it. So you can see the available sizes here are 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So I guess it's all odd numbers that you can do, all the way up to 181 for a platform size. So let's go ahead and let's do something like, I don't know, 51 or something like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll go into our book here, and we'll do platform 51, and then hopefully it should spawn a platform underneath our feet. But I could understand if it, yeah, I was going to say, I can understand if that's going to take a little bit to actually happen. So you can see just a giant platform underneath our feet here with which we can actually work on. So the next command that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to do the command Voxel, not Voxel, Voxel Sniper. And Voxel Sniper is what's going to give me my primary tools of choice here in order to actually create stuff on this land here. So this is the actual Voxel Sniper tool. You'll fire an arrow at the ground, and it's going to place the blocks on the ground here. You can see if I just continue placing these, bang, 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 we can go ahead and we can do our thing here. But if I want to actually change any of the attributes about what I'm placing on the ground here, I can go ahead and I can drop the material block that's in my hand, and now you can see the material itself has changed to stone. So obviously, if you don't want whatever you're building with to sort of follow the rules of gravity, then you can go ahead and you can do that. There's the size that you can change, and if you want to find out what your selected options are, you just select the Voxel Sniper tool item, and you're good to go. So like if I select it again, it says it again. So now we're creating 5x5 cubes. So if I go ahead and I do that, it obviously takes a little bit longer. You don't want to spam these too fast, but it's not too laggy or anything like that. So bam. And if I want to change the shape, which the available shapes are cube and sphere, you can go ahead and you can do that as well. So you can see we are creating spheres. Let's go and let's create one up there, so you can get a pretty good idea of what's going on here. And we'll change the size so that it's smaller, and bam, you can see that is what is going on. That's what it's all about. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's check out a couple more of these commands. If we want to, again, pull up the command list again, all we need to do is we need to type in /list, and these are the lists. So the one that I want to play around with that I haven't played around with too much actually is paint. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check out the paint command here. So I've messed around with the paint command a little bit just so I sort of knew what I was talking about here as I'm showing this to you guys, because I don't really like rambling too much. But let's go ahead and let's check out the paint command. So what you want to do is you want to actually type in the paint command into the book, and you will be given the painter's book. And what you do is you right click on it, and you will be presented with a whole bunch of options here. But even with like my resource pack and all that set up properly, like because there's no resource pack, let me go ahead and let me change the GUI scale to be normal. Maybe maybe that'll fix it. Nope, that doesn't fix it at all. The text is completely out of alignment. I don't really know why, and I don't know how to fix it, but it actually prevents me from getting from page to page, and I can't like arrow through page to page. So when I get to this page and I click on that, it like automatically selects black wool. So my bad, I can't actually show you every page. But let's go ahead and let's check all this out here. So let's go ahead and let's paint with sponge, shall we? You know, we're going to be creating SpongeBob's actually worst nightmare, I think. So yeah, the way the paint command works is you will walk on whatever block you want to paint, and it's going to create a diameter of 5 by 5, where you are the center of that diameter, and it will paint any non-air block. So anything that you have already painted, it will just paint up, and you'll be good to go, and it's pretty sweet. It'll even change up the gravel as well. So again, if you're looking to solidify the gravel so that it doesn't, you know, abide obviously by like, you know, the rules of gravity, then there you go. And you don't actually have to be walking on the block either. You can just sort of be around it because it paints within a 5 by 5 radius of you, not so much the area that you are exactly walking on. So anyways, that's how the paint command works. Let's go ahead and let's check out another one. So one thing that I do want to point out, however, before I go checking out another command, is that the command block, sphere, platform, cube, H-sphere, pillar, H-cube, circle, and wall are kind of pretty much how you would expect. Let's go ahead and let's check out circle and wall, because those ones are only a little bit different, but all the other ones that I named are pretty much just you type in the command, you type in a valid number, and it generates whatever it is that you're looking, where H-cube and H-sphere are hollow. So let's go ahead and let's check out the command wall. Let's go ahead and let's type in wall help here, and we can get the information. So when you type in /wall, it'll actually just sort of like create a wall wherever you're walking or wherever you're flying, and then you just have to delete the command from the command book for it to stop. So this one is a little bit different. Let's go ahead and let's type in /wall here, and all we need to do is we just need to start walking, and I think the paint command might actually still be applicable right now. Yeah, because the paint book is still in my inventory, so it's simultaneously painting and creating a wall. So I think that's actually really neat that you can do that sort of all at once. And then again, once you're done, you just erase it there, and bam. So we're still painting here, and if we want to stop painting, we just got to throw the painter's book. And then if we want to stop completely, we throw the painter's book again, and it's gone. So yeah, so that is creating a wall. Let's go ahead and let's also check out the next command here, which is circle. So let's go ahead and let's check out the next command, which is circle. My recording mysteriously stopped there. That was kind of weird. But with circle, it's a very basic command. So like all the other ones that I was talking about, you just type in circle and then an applicable size, and bam, you're pretty much good to go. So let's go and let's do this. Circle 29. You know, let's create a giant circle. It creates a circle underneath your feet, and bam, you are good to go. You got the biggest circle that you could ever want. Actually, I think 33 would be the biggest circle that you would ever want. And again, pretty much all of those other commands that I listed before kind of work in the same way. So the last command that I'm actually going to show you guys here is erase. Because again, that's the last command that kind of works kind of differently. So let's go ahead and let's do erase help here, just so we can get an idea of what's going on here. So what you do is you do erase and then size, which will erase everything within a size around you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do erase, and then I don't know, let's do 7. Let's do 7, you know, because that's a pretty big radius, but it's not too big, I guess. So you can see we're going to fly around here, and we're going to be erasing stuff, you know, like bam, here we go. Let's go and let's try and very slowly. I was going to say, let's make our way towards the ground so we can erase the ground, but I don't want to erase this platform that's right here. So hopefully I'm not going to wind up erasing that. Nope, we're good to go. So again, as long as you're pretty careful, then you don't have to worry too much. And yeah, that's pretty much how all of this works in a nutshell. I actually thought this video was only going to wind up being a basic overview, but in fact, I pretty much covered everything, I think. Though there's a chance that I did miss stuff, and if I do happen to remember what it is that I missed, obviously aside from the obvious commands that I mentioned before, then feel free to let me know, and I'll try and edit something into the description to add that additional info. So anyways, guys, yeah, this has been the building studio. It's pretty amazing. Made by Nope Name. Once again, be sure to check out his channel because he's got some awesome creations as well. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.